A debate over redistricting is heating up here in Virginia as voters prepare to decide the issue in a statewide referendum. But with legal challenges now trying to block the vote, the future of that question remains uncertain.
Now, this comes after a judge in Tazewell County issued an order that appears to pause parts of the redistricting process. It's a complicated process, and 10 News anchor Abby Coleman is working for you to break it all down.
This is what Virginia congressional districts look like now. But this is what they could look like if Virginia voters decide to redistrict during an April referendum. Republicans say it's rigging the elections, while Democrats say it's actually making them fair again.
I think it's fair to level the playing field.
There's a very clear constitutional question.
So what is redistricting?
After every 10 years, when the census is completed, the lines for congressional districts are redrawn.
The difference is this redistricting would be done mid-decade, lasting only until the 2030 census. Trish White Boyd is a Democrat and senior advisor with the Virginians for Fair Elections campaign. They support redistricting, saying it could counter moves in states like Texas, where mid-decade redistricting added 5 Republican seats.
We did redraw the maps in a way that would create 10 Democratic-leaning seats to 1. But guess what? They're taking it a step further, just like California. They're taking it to the voters.
When you head to the polls in April, this is the only question you'll see on your ballot. All you have to do is vote yes or no. But some groups are now asking the courts to block that referendum.
So we're trying to get the judge to tell us what we can do. There's a lot of questions right now.
Marty Mischins, a Republican councilman in Lynchburg, is among local leaders pushing for a court order to pause the referendum, seeking judicial clarity. He says the timeline, combined with early voting, raises constitutional concerns.
Can't be submitted to the qualified voters any sooner than 90 days. Well, 90 days from January 16th, when that joint resolution passed, would be April 16th. So why are we presenting that question beginning March 6th?
Mischins tells me he believes the move could disenfranchise Republican voters. A judge in Lynchburg is expected to rule Monday on whether to issue an injunction. Abby Coleman, 10 News, working for you.